Hey guys, welcome back to more AFK Arena. In today's video, we finally got enough red chests to get Saurus to max signature item. I'm pumped to test it. I've done a lot of testing before this to find out what's sort of the best team for me at Wrizz at the moment. I'll show you it with him at level 29 and see how much of an increase we get when we jump up to that level 30 and start healing everyone. I'm pumped for the test. His gear's not the best, but let's get into it. So this is where he's at. So the gear isn't great. I'm struggling. If we look here, I'm actually really struggling. I've got one piece there, which is the chest piece, which I don't really care about. When we look at tier 2 upgrades, I think it's the head and the weapon that I really want for the damage. As you can see, these ones don't really, the speed on this is nice, but I think if we strengthen these, we only get accuracy and HP. And then these ones, you know, like it's just defensive stats. So I really want those offensive stats. So hoping we can get a weapon and a head on him, but we're just having no luck. As you can see, I've only got 3 of each of them all up on the account, so we're struggling a bit, and I don't really want to buy them from the guild store because I've got to get dimensional gear and all that stuff. So that is that. So I'll show you the team that I'm going to take into the Wrizz. I've experimented a lot since my video when I ascended him. We're also going to try him in the Burning Brute because he's going to be fantastic for that. But what I want to look at, and keeping in mind, I'm keen to try Aioli against Wrizz as well. I'm going to do a whole Aioli video. I just got to get his furniture. I got to get his signature item, and we'll go into that. But he seems like an absolute beast. So the team that I found is going to be the best for me is this, without the Rowan. Two things happen here. Basically, I timed it down to like 15 seconds to see on all the different teams what was my best damage. This one was still my best damage. Problem is Lawson dies too quick. Hopefully we can mitigate that by Saurus keeping alive with heals. And the other thing is that now my Rosaline does actually follow Saurus instead of Rowan, which I feel like increases the damage as well because Rowan's not in the team. So we do have the Warwick. I thought Warwick sucked. I don't know whether I had him busted last time I tested this, but he actually really does increase the damage a hell of a lot. Obviously, if I had a better ascension on these 3 guys down the bottom here, we would be doing better damage. But let's jump into it. Basically, the gear isn't the greatest. Rosaline's got, I think, Grace or something like that. She's just got the spares. I got Lawson with the Conviction. Warwick has Jura's Eye, and Saurus has the Blade, and the twins have Jura's Call. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully we can show a decent amount of damage, but as you'll see, the problem with Lawson is that the eye he puts on the enemy disappears after he dies. So in this team, he dies relatively quick, which is really going to hurt the damage after he dies. So let's take a look. I'll pause it at about 10 seconds just for... Actually, I'll try and get it down to 1. So there you go, Lawson's dead already with 50 seconds left. Twins are getting low, so that is where we're really going to struggle. But with about 30 seconds left, we've hit the 1 billion damage, and there goes the twins. So now we're just down to this, and if we'll get it close. Let's get it 2 times. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so that was about 1.5 billion by the end of it. So 1.5 billion. Let's see if we can top that. I hope we can. So let's go over here. Let's take this, enhance. Yes. Sweet. Now I get to choose the next hero I want to work on. Let's see. It's now he does heal everyone. I'm hoping Lawson lasts longer than that 50 second mark. Let's see. So it was 1.5 billion. Let's jump in here now and let's test. Please give us that times 4 goodness. Okay, so it's not quick burst, but then once Saurus starts to ult, it just starts to ramp up because you do have that eye on the enemy, and as you can see, those healing numbers are nuts. It's just going to be if his AoE is going to one-shot Lawson, or whether Lawson's going to be able to survive the first one into the second one, which we're already at 1 billion damage with 40 seconds, and as you can see, Lawson still surviving, twins still healthy. There goes the twins, there goes Lawson. So my ascensions are really going to be hurting me here. We're gonna try the 3 times, see how high we can get. We'll let this one go through. I'm hoping we can actually get to survival and actually break that 2 billion damage. So what was that one? 1.7. Okay, let's just hope for RNG. I might even just like swap this around and see if that changes anything, which I'm not sure if it will, but you know, you got to try everything you can. Gotta try everything. So as soon as Saurus starts ulting, it just becomes ridiculous damage. That eye must just work a treat from Lawson. I really need to get some more stargazing going on these twins though. Damn. I did try it with Rosaline having Jura's Eye, also Rosaline with Jura's Call. Neither of them worked as well, so this seems to be the best lineup. And once again, those two getting dropped on that ult, which we could try. I don't think it's going to work. I was going to say we could try throwing in the Cecilia, but we'd lose too much with the Warwick, I feel. But let's try it. Let's try it anyway. So if we drop Warwick, we'll put the Cecilia in. I don't know if those extra few seconds are going to make up for the lack of extra defense that we have. So let's go here and throw. We'll throw Jura's Eye on her. I think she had gear, didn't she? Yeah. All right, let's just try this for one and see how this goes. Hopefully we get a bit of decent damage. I'm wondering whether I should... Nah, I was going to say maybe I could link it to Rosaline because Rosaline's ascended, but I feel like Cecilia is still the better option. But as you can see, the damage does not ramp up anywhere near as quick because we don't have that massive armor break from the Warwick. And yeah, we're only at 5. We got no chance of reaching it. So Warwick even at elite is absolutely key for this battle because as you can see, we're not going to get... We're not going to be breaking any records with this. No chance. And once again, this is only because of the low ascension on my twins and Lawson, and also, well, Lawson is on full Wilder tier 1 gear. The twins don't have the greatest gear, but still, we matched the damage of the last run there. It's actually not too bad. We actually did decent. What I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to try this. I want to see if this works. I want to see if we get a better attack increase with the Rosaline there, or with the Cecilia. So let's just roll through this. You know what? I'll cut and I'll come back at the end. Okay, so as you can see, we've got 2 seconds left. We're at that 1.7 billion, so it's actually working similar just because obviously the Warwick is going to dominate if my Lawson and twins would survive because of their ascension, but this is actually working quite nicely for me. What we're going to do is we're going to try one more time, but we're going to go ahead and swap Rosaline's. And once again, Rosaline's gear, not fantastic, needs some upgrades, all that jazz, but, you know, she's not... You know what, do we do this? No, because I'm saving for Aioli. I've started buying all the purple ones from the shop too, because I really need them. But what I want to try is see if this, especially with her link to him, is going to be nicer, and obviously she's going to get that haste increase when she does her attacks, so we'll see how this works. We'll see how this works. I feel like it could be an improvement. Once again, we'll come back at the end. Okay, so this one stopping at 2 seconds with 1.6 billion. You know, RNG obviously comes into it, but for me at this stage, and this is why when you look at like the best teams available, having the Warwick and stuff in them, the Cecilia is still that clutch hero, especially when you're leveling up, you don't have your heroes ascended. That is going to help out, but man, Saurus is an absolute beast with that healing. Just unfortunate that obviously my heroes get one shot from the Wrizz ult in that other team. Otherwise, our damage would be insane. If we could survive one more ult with the twins and Lawson, we'd be well over that 2 billion damage. But you know, that's where we're at the moment with that one. But let's jump over to the Burning Brute. I just wanted to take a minute to look at the Burning Brute here, some of the guys in the guild with their top scores, because there's a lot of different things going on. Like I said, Aioli, I'm super keen to test him. I just got to upgrade him a bit more and work on that. But as you can see, this one's Aioli. This one doesn't even have a faction bonus. It's only got the defense bonus from the Mihira, and I don't know if that's why she's in there, to give the Hypergene defense buff, because he hits so hard, also the haste and stuff as well. But that's a cool team. I just wanted to look at that. Then we got another one here which is using the Aziz still, and the Rosaline. So like there's a lot of different options on the Burning Brute that people are experimenting with and getting good results from. Once again, this is that same team that only has the Mihira buff, and this one here has the Warwick as well. So a lot of different things going on there, and I'm cool to see. Actually, what I wanted to quickly check here was the log on my damage dealt. So this was this one, and Rosaline doing some good damage in that. And then once around, again, Rosaline doing some good damage in that one as well. Okay, I was just curious on that. Anyway, let's jump back over into the Burning Brute, and let's try ourselves a comp. So, the Saurus means we don't need the Tailane. I kind of feel like I might need the Rowan, but if I bring the Cecilia, we might not. So we're going to try a very similar team. We're just going to try it with the Warwick again. Let's just try that team. I'll gear him up and we'll be back. Okay, here's what we're going with. I feel like in this battle, I just feel like Cecilia is pretty well mandatory. Like, he just hits so hard. I don't think we need Rowan because we shouldn't need the potions. It's just going to come down to these guys getting one shot because Saurus should be healing that much that it doesn't matter. I'm gonna leave Rosaline in the front row because I feel like she gives him the biggest attack buff. If Cecilia was ascended, I'd definitely put her, but I feel like this may be the option. But let's jump in and see what kind of deeps we can do here. Hopefully the twins don't melt is my big dream. Hopefully that debuff by Cecilia, the ring, is good enough to help out, but we'll see how we go. I don't even know what I normally do. Okay, that absolutely shredded me. Like I said, without Cecilia in that, we were gonna get dropped. Do we try the Aziz? Who was it that had Aziz in there? So that was Aziz with Cecilia. Maybe we try this team. We'll be back in a sec. Okay, here we go. Aziz in there to try and stop the ult. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's see. I guess it's just a war of attrition. Yes, we get more damage if we have the Warwick in there. But if we can last for longer, we're going to deal more damage eventually anyway. So let's just see how this goes. I think we were around 330 mil. I can't remember. 3 something, I believe. I could be completely wrong. I really need to pay more attention. Oh, twins survive. Twins are down. Okay. That sucks. But everyone else is still alive. Everyone else is still alive. Okay, everyone's dead. Everyone's gone. It's just game over. Saurus, please do some damage. I think that was a better score. I think it's a better score. Yeah, that's better. That was an improve. What do we get? Gold 1. Ooh. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try Cecilia front row. See how that goes. Unless I do the twins to give them extra defense. I'm actually going to try that next. We'll try a twins front row and see how that goes. Please survive, twins. Just live. Don't you want to live? Come on. Come on, twins. Do not die. Unless this is something you have to do on manual and really time your... Yeah, it's probably something you got to do on manual and time your thingies, but... Let's see. Unless I put the Taylene in there. Nah, probably wouldn't work. Ooh, that's a new record. That is a new record. Okay, Cecilia front is where we want to be. Okay, not too bad. Does that put us up a rank? Damn, it stays in gold. What do we need to get? Oh, we were so close. Okay. Okay, so let's try putting twins. Actually, I think Rosaline had the crit thing. What I want to try is swapping the eye of Rosaline over onto you. And let's have a look at the damage we were actually dealing anyway. See that? Yeah, see, Cecilia's dominating the damage, so we want her with the crit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to leave it the same and see if that gets us to that next tier. Let's see if this gets us into diamond, which I hope it does. Please. Maybe we do the Warwick team again, now that Cecilia's in the front with the eye. Wait and see. Let's wait and see. Is there anyone we drop? Could we drop someone? Like, I feel like the Aziz isn't... Like, obviously it gives us the energy increase, but would... I'm thinking maybe we try... I kind of want to stop the... Oh, this is a new best score, actually. So we're going to let this roll. We'll pay the 50 diamonds to keep trying. I'm thinking maybe we try Mahira. I'm thinking maybe we try the Mahira. So we go up into diamond. Sweet. Let's... I'm gonna quickly try this with the twins. We'll skip it and we'll be back at the end. Okay, that was a fail. The twins did survive longer, but they nowhere near long enough. As you can see, our best damage 449. That was 377. So let's pay the 50 to keep playing around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to this and I'm gonna try Mahira. So I've got to shuffle some gear, so we'll be back in a sec. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. We still get a bit of a haste increase from the Mahira whipping everyone. We do get that defense increase as well. She also has a little bit more damage. I don't know. I just want to test it. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I tell you what, this Saurus healing though is just absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And we do get the mage bonus of every time she ults, she increases everyone's something or other. I can't remember exactly what it is anymore, but it's something. We get a buff. We get a buff is what I'm trying to say. Rosaline survived. Okay, the game's lagging out. It's okay. Saurus is healing. Saurus is healing massively. Ooh, this is doing alright. This is doing alright. Mahira's surviving because she's got the lives, so she can actually survive and help support for longer. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, I like this team. I like this team. Well, this is going really well. This is going really well. 540. 540. Check it. Check it. Okay. Where does that put us? Legend? Yeah, Legend was asking a bit much. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spam retries on that exact team. We'll come back at the end, see what our best score was. Okay, so we're finished. I did try it with a couple different formations. As you can see, 557 was the best we could manage. Puts us in Diamond 4. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Saurus is an absolute savage for bosses. I'm still going to play around with him in campaign, but I kind of want to get the faction gear before I go too hard in campaign with him because I feel like he really needs the survivability. So hopefully I can get that. I'm working on so much plate gear at the moment because I want Isold's gear, I want his gear, I want Arthur's gear. I'm just struggling for plate gear, and I'm struggling for everything. I want to build everything at the moment, and I'm getting lost. But that is Saurus being an absolute beast at level 30 signature item. For campaign though, like I feel like it may have slowed my progression by going for him. However, I'm hoping that I can get higher in the bosses, get more rewards from them, and maybe progress a bit more. The other thing is I'm not invested in the warrior tree, which I really should do now that I have him up there. Oh, geez, I've not been here in a while. Not been here in a while. Let's level up. Okay, I am invested to level 15. Nice. Well, let's pump up this support tree because support's the main one I'm using. Ranger as well because obviously Gwyneth. We got Cecilia. I could have upgraded these earlier, but you know, these things happen. Let's check that Elder Tree. What do we got? How many points we got left? We have lots of points. Do we level this up? Do we level this up for the stats? I probably should have done this at the start, but hey, we're here now. Let's dump a couple levels. I kind of want to save at least 3,000. So let's do one more. Yeah, I'll save the rest for upgrading these once we increase that base tree, but we'll have to see how we go. Anyway, that is going to be it for this one, guys. Saurus, absolute savage. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.